Value education, be valued live sporty. Welcome to Reference Frame, a lighthouse of mathematics.
Hello boys, what is up? Hope you are doing well by the grace of Almighty Allah. So in your last tutorial we learned how to do a long division. Basically we didn't learn, we did a recall because we learned it in class 6 or 5, whatever it is, that doesn't matter. So based on that basic, today we're gonna convert the improper fraction into proper fraction, into partial fraction. So from the last tutorial, again I'm recalling you that all you need to do, we just need to focus on the quotient. All we need to focus on the quotient. We needed to think about the proper part. Okay, so let's move forward without wasting time. So this is our topic today, on the ninth tutorial on partial fraction. So as you can see, partial fraction which must be improper. Okay, equal index or unequal, that doesn't matter, equal or this could be unequal, equal or unequal, it doesn't matter at all. Okay, so you shouldn't be concerned about that part. Numerator could be with single term or could be more than one term. This is not our matter as well. Okay, so we needed to waste time here, rather move forward. So look here, we are given with a partial fraction. As you can see, we need to convert this one. We need to convert this one into partial fraction where our given fraction is improper. I can show you properly here. Okay, forget about the part. So now as you can see, this is our required this is the given fraction x minus 1. We learned in the earlier tutorial how to convert this one into, or how to do this one into long division process. So look, from our previous lecture or previous tutorial, we know that the quotient part is 1, and for the remaining part, since there are two factors on the denominator, plus 1 by x minus 2 plus a by x minus 2 into b by x minus 4. So keep 1 as it is, or you can move it with this one. So look, if we multiply both sides with this one, what are you gonna have? If we multiply this one, then what are you gonna have? X minus 1 into x minus 5 is equals to, as you can see on this screen. Now all you need to do, we need to find the value of a and b. If we can find the value of a and b, then our problem is done. So look, in this equation, if we put x is equals to 2, then this term becomes 0, this term becomes 0. So ultimately we can find the value of a here. Okay, now let's move for finding the value of a. Okay, so look, if we put down x is equals to 2 here, so 2 minus 1, as you can see, 2 minus 1, 2 minus 5, look here, the brick color, this is basically the value of x. Okay, this is the value of x that I put it down. Okay, these are the value of x. Okay, I'm just show 1 or 2, as you can see. So by solving this part, we got the value a is equals to 3 by 2. Okay, fine. Now all we need to do, we need to find the value of b now. So for finding the value of b, what do you need to do? We just need to look where in b we need to vanish a. So if we put down x is equals to, so this must be small x is equals to 4. Look, then this part will be vanish, this part will also be vanish, only b will exist. If b exists, then we can find the value of b. Okay, let's go for or move for finding the value of b. So look here, we by finding or doing the same procedure, we get the value of b is equals to 3/2. Now all we need to do, since we get the value of a and b, we get the value of both of them, so we just need to put it back into equation 1. So equation 1 means this one. So look here, 1 plus a, so value of a gonna be 3/2 and value of b gonna be minus 3/2. Okay, now put them down. So look, by putting them down into equation 1, we have this on the right hand side, where the golden letters or golden color mentions the value of a and b respectively. So if we simplify this more, so there is a minus sign and there is a plus, so plus minus becomes minus. So move forward, what are you going to have finally? So finally we have a situation like this. Look here, as you can see, so this is basically equal to the left side, and which is our given improper fraction. And why this is improper? Look, x into x square, x into x square. So in every case, is the maximum index in the numerator and denominator are equal, and we know the fraction, the algebraic fraction where the index are equal, index of numerator is equal or greater than the denominator, then the fractions are improper. So this is how we convert the improper fraction into partial fraction. So based on this one, you can solve all of the problems. I'm just going to give you some hints so that you can solve some problems by yourself on our next part. So if you really understand this part, then I'm very much hopeful that by the grace of Almighty Allah, you can solve problem by yourself. From wherever the problem gonna be set, that doesn't matter. You can solve all the problem by yourself. Okay, so let's move forward for some other part. Just keep it in mind, here there is no coefficient, right? No x, nothing else. That is why there is quotient part is 1, but the quotient part may be changed. Okay, let's move for seeing that on. So there we are with some other problem. So all you need to do, you just need to compare between them. All you need to, you just need to compare between them. So look, as you can see in the screen here, the same problem like the previous one that is solved just a few moments ago. Just the difference is here we have coefficient 2. In the previous problem we have coefficient 1, but here 2. That is, this time the quotient gonna be 2 and the remaining part as it is. So here find the value of a is equals to 3, b is equals to minus 3, like the previous procedure. Look, in the previous problem we have a is equals to 3/2, b is equals to minus 3/2. Just since there is a coefficient or quotient 2, so 3/2 into 2, this becomes 3. Okay, now moving to the next part. If the coefficient is not numeric, if the coefficient is x itself, that means the variable itself. So what gonna happen then? So let's move into this problem that I marked. So look here, in this case we have coefficient x. So we have a situation x into x minus 1 into x minus 5 divided by as it is. So look, we learned it by the long division procedure, that since here by multiplying we get x cubed, so and the denominator we have x square. If you do not understand this part, so please watch the last tutorial first, otherwise this part gonna be so tough for you. So look, x cubed x square, so to make x squared x cubed, we need to multiply it with x. That is why here our coefficient as our quotient is x, and the remaining part is as it is, just like the previous problems. Look, when we have twice x, then the quotient part gonna be twice x. So look, there is a sequence in between them. So if this gonna be x squared, so this must be x squared. If this gonna be x cubed, twice x squared, this is gonna be twice x squared. Okay, suppose I'm gonna write it down, twice x squared. If this is twice x squared, then all the quotient part gonna be twice x squared. So this is gonna be twice x squared. This is gonna be twice x squared. This is gonna be twice x squared. That means all the twice x gonna be twice x squared. So all you need to, in the similar procedure, we just need to find the value of a, b and c. So basically, from the previous tutorial and from this tutorial, if we compare, or if you gonna relate a link, or if you're gonna relate these two tutorials, you can see that basically the improper fractions, converting the improper fractions into partial fractions, it is basically depend on the quotient part. This is the crucial part to find out what should be our quotient. If you find out your quotient, then you can solve the remaining part, as simple as that. Okay, so just keep practicing by changing this part, the coefficient part, or this part by yourself, whatever you want, and solve the problem by yourself. And to cross check it, just when you're gonna get the result, just do LCM. If you get back to your given question, then yeah, your problem is done. Okay, so boys, if you really understand today's tutorial, then you are almost 99% done with the conversion of improper fraction into partial fraction. So we're gonna provide another tutorial on the conversion of improper fraction into partial fraction, and with that we're gonna close this topic. So wait for the next tutorial, inshallah, as soon as we're gonna upload it. So till then, keep practicing based on up to today's tutorial. Stay home, stay safe, and keep me in your prayer, please. Allah Hafiz.
Share your idea to build a happy Bangladesh.